All right, y'all. Well, normally I wait until there's 20 people in here, which takes a while, but we're already at 27. Dang.
Oh shit!
Oh, 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 oh.
That's my phone. Sorry.
You guys showed up in force. That's good.
Dang it.
Thank you, my peoples. How's everybody doing today?
Ray, your F-35 is quick with that FMS.
Yeah, but don't fly the damn V1200 because then it makes it feel slow. That pissed me off. That thing's hauling ass. Then the V1200 goes by at half throttle. Like, don't ever do that again. That was just total.
I'll do that again now that you tell me not to.
That was total crap. Total crap. Anyway, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
What's up, everyone?
Thankfully, Nate and I did get to fly this Saturday, and nobody was out there. It was awesome. But before we get to all that stuff, I want to make sure to give my shout outs to my people who have been cool enough to be members. Let's start with who started the very first one, which was Mike SSI. That was 3 months ago. And then Mr. Joe Pellegrino, Mr. Eric Falver, then George Watts, Mr. Pilot Ryan Media. He's also a member. Jet Tech Don Atkins, Ghost RC George Pryor, Mr. GB Linden. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel and also being a member. And then Mr. FPV Everything, who's one of the newest members. Thank you, sir, for joining. And
I agree with your statement in the premiere.
What's that?
You know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
What you said in your premiere about, a certain somebody.
Oh, yeah. I said that, yeah. It'll show up later. But anyway, thanks to all you guys who joined the channel as members. Much appreciated. And now we can get to the usual thing, which is...
no, I didn't, Dave.
Questions.
I should do that.
Let's get everybody to ask their questions now that they've got us back on here.
Yeah. No, Dave, it's still on the stock 10x8, and it still is freaking ridiculous with that prop. I'd love to put a 1010 on it. I'm sure it'd be a lot faster, but it'll probably eat batteries. Because right now it's actually efficient. I can go 4 minutes full throttle on a 5000 easily.
Which plane? Which? Oh, you talk about the
V1200. He's asking to put a 1010 on it. I should put a 1010 on it. I'll try it. But
you'd have to use a higher C pack, but yeah.
Yeah, probably. Because I'm flying on the 30C 5000 Spectrum packs, and right now those are perfect. If I put it on a 1010, I'll just stick a HRB in there.
Yeah. It doesn't need it though. It's already fast enough.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to mess with it.
Yeah. But anyway, let me make sure to get questions if anybody's got them. But I've got other people that are in here too. If I didn't call y'all out, now's the time to do it. So Mr. Andy Cho, he was the first one to say something. What's up, Andy? Mr. Joe Pellegrino, who's a member again. Mr. BD Tennessee, Jeff and Laura Alabama, David Schneider, Barry Campbell, FPV Everything. I already said something about you, but thanks for showing up, Alex. Who else? What are you doing? What's that noise? Boss 223, what's happening? Alan Gentry, how you doing? My fellow Californian out there in Oakdale. RC Air Marshal, good show on all that nerdy stuff that I don't understand, but still cool to see. All that multi-protocol and whatever. GB Linden, already called you out. Mr. Jermaine Spencer, what's happening? Dexter Tucker, C Mafia, JCB 67, Paul McNeil, Joe Habib.
You.
Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us on this fabulous Monday. Kind of rainy. It started raining just as I was coming in.
Alan, my pack, I just put it. You slide it in here.
Sorry.
There's like a little stop, like right here, and I'm flying on a 4S 2200. I fly it on those Z packs. I just picked those up. They're 2250Cs. I put it right at that stop behind the ESC, and it flies fine to me. I've noticed some people are needing a lot of down trim, but mine's fine. And I don't fly mine with the gear either, which the gear would subsequently help with the CG because you're putting.
Oh, you just throw it, hand launch it?
Yeah, I know where to do takeoff and landing outside my house.
Oh, you fly that outside the house?
Yeah.
With wires and shit all around? You crazy.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. I fly the air tractor out there.
At least your new place, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, see, my new place, I'm going to start putting the wheels on, which, by the way, we get the keys to the new house tomorrow. Cha-ching. And the first thing I'm going to do, once we get the keys, is on Wednesday, I'm going to drive there and I'm going to fly this thing outside the house. Because at this new place, there's a huge field right across the street from my house. Nothing for miles.
How far from the airport?
You got to come down one Monday night and we got to do some night flying on a stream.
How far from the airport?
15 minutes, if that. 10 minutes.
Cool. So y'all don't forget, this is question time. So ask questions before we start talking about what we're going to talk about. I'm not going to go crazy long today, but I do have a little bit of stuff to basically debrief on the F-35, but we can do that after we get some questions.
There will be a lot more in the hangar live stream for me.
Maybe we will. Maybe we can do that one of these days. Hollister's a long ways away from me, so I'll have to plan that out.
No, you'll just have to come. You'll have to come for a night.
Plan it out. I mean, it's not that far. It's just
come to the hangar, or you can go to the house and you can bring your Sky Trainer with your lights. I can fly my night timber, and we can do some night flying on the show.
I've been meaning to fly that thing. It's buried in my storage, but
in the summertime, it'll still be light at 7:15. So
the time changes next weekend. I thought it was this weekend. It's next weekend.
I figured. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Ray always be on drugs, you know. Airport drugs
on no sleep. So questions, y'all. Y'all got questions? Looking for questions.
What is the airspeed of an unlighted swallow carrying a coconut? Coconut? The fuck?
It's from that movie from back in I think it's the early 80s. I don't remember. George Ross, is the F-22 8S worth getting? Yes.
Yeah, it's more than 5 miles, Dave. Don't worry about that. The
original 6S, if you just go up to the 1900 kV Inrunner 6S.
I don't know what was wrong with yours with the 1900, but all the other videos I've seen, like on takeoff, that thing is a bullet with the 1900.
Well, it is, but you also have to realize what mine was before. So
just didn't see. Oh, what?
Because mine was crazy.
Yeah, if I was you, George, I would just. It's a lot of a cheaper option. I would just pay it's not even $90 for the 1900 kV 6S, and it might not have as much thrust as an 8S, but it's almost as fast as an 8S, and you're going to get way more flight time, and the thing's going to be a lot lighter. So that's
really light. That's the biggest benefit. It's crazy light.
You'll actually lose weight going with that fan because
you can get 4 minutes.
You can get 4 minutes of hard flying easily.
Full throttle.
Yeah, I got this guy.
But the 8S is not bad. I'm gonna go 8S on mine. Mine actually fell apart this weekend for the first time. I've been flying that thing.
I remember that.
The rotor came loose on my fan, it's been.
Oh, boo-hoo, Dave.
Thing's been working great since 2016 when I first put it together, and I was running it up the other day on Saturday, and I kept hearing this click, So I stopped, pulled it apart. What do you know? The rotor was loose. If I would have flown, would have been a bad thing. So anyway, boom. I plan on updating. I might upgrade it to the FMS 8S. We'll see.
Jesus. Dave's like, I fly my Night Viper and micro quad closer than 5 miles to airport.
Oops. Nobody gonna know.
It's a Night Viper.
Nobody gonna know. You're gonna crash some planes.
Charlie, I don't know how to say your last name, but I haven't flown the T-28 off wheels, but I mean, if you're gonna fly it off rough stuff, just hand toss it. Like if you're gonna fly it off big grass, like tall grass, just hand toss it. On 4S, if you just overhand and just give a little chuck, it goes.
Even with 3S, it's not bad.
I was gonna say I had the original one on 3S, and you could still launch it. And
they're not bad.
This thing's great. Dude, this thing on 4S.
Fred Barron, how you doing, Mr. Fred Barron?
You just got to be careful with the motor. That's it. I got a full-scale airplane with a Night Viper. That pilot is about to die anyway.
No, it wouldn't even do anything.
No.
Yeah, he'd be too low. I get it. No, I get it.
You're going to die. Throw it in reverse, Terry.
Terry?
Yeah, Barry Campbell, I'll show you. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but here's a 4S 2200 Z pack, and let's see the width of it or the height.
So, hey, Mr. Fred Barron, I don't know if you noticed, I was replying to some videos that I didn't realize you had responded to way back in the days, but I replied to them. I had videos that I posted from back in 2017 and 18. Didn't realize you'd commented on them, so I went and commented.
You kind of gotta with this 4S, you kind of gotta like snake the wire through, and then let it. This is the hardest part, is snaking the wire through. But snake the wire through, and I just stupid balance. So there we go.
So, Mr. Airvex, you're asking. Well, that's a good question. I'll put that in. The HV64 is awesome. Yes, it is. Does it need the EF? No. I think the new one. Actually, you know what? I can look it up now that I've got a better computer.
Yeah.
All this stuff at the same time. The 64 millimeter F-22 that I had, I upgraded it to a fan because when I first got it, it was running on 4S, but it was using a 5-blade. So I upgraded to what I call the eBay fan, which is a QX Motors fan. It was 3500 kV and 12-blade. So, but now they come with the 12-blade. Let's see what the specs are on it.
Yeah, the new one's not bad.
Yeah. So let me see what it comes with. But it's even on the 5-blade, it was good.
I think it's like a 2300 kV motor.
No, it's 3300, which isn't bad, and it's $35. I mean, it comes with it. It's going to be great out of the box stock. It'll be fine. You won't need to change anything, and it's cool on the gear. The gear looks stupid hanging down, but
and toss it.
That's what I do, because there are these little spots in the back where you can put fill in the cap. There's a little cap you can put over, or you can.
Oh, smart pack GB, if it's anything a 4S 2200, I just put it up against that stop.
Let me hold on. Let me
on the T28. I don't use smart. The only smart packs I have are those two 5030 Cs.
Let me share the screen here so Airvex can see what I'm talking about. Hold on a second.
Throw it in reverse.
Terry. Screen.
That came back into my head on Saturday, and I was just saying that whole thing.
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird for a second, but
oh Lord!
Yeah, here we are. Okay, it's gonna look weird for a second because it's gonna go strange. But anyway, so Airvex, I'm pointing at it right now on the screen. So see where the gear is here? There are these two little cutouts. Yes. There's two little cutouts. Leave those out, and then you can hand launch it pretty easily. And that thing has a lot of power on a 2200. 4S with that 12 blade in there. Thing works awesome. Now the cool thing about this plane is that it flies just like the 90 millimeter. It doesn't fly any different. They fly the same. They even land the same. It's just that this plane is smaller. That's really it. But everything else about them are the same pretty much. There you go.
Yeah, so, yeah. GP. I don't push it as all the way to the firewall, right where that stop is, just behind the ESC, and mine CG fine. If anything, it might be a tail heavy, but the thing is, that thing, I don't really care. It flies fine. Mine didn't even. Yeah.
Evan Weasel RC, you said you finally got that burner, and I think that Gavin might have helped you with that. If this is the same person I'm thinking of, what's his name? Airvex. He actually did a really good job with his F-16. He used two different paints inside. He used a silver paint towards the fan, and then a white paint towards the rear. That kept it from bleeding through. So if you want to do that, and thanks for getting the burner.
GB, that kind of plane, those kind of planes, I don't even look at CG. I just throw the battery in and fly it. The only one that was sketched and the only small plane that I've ever had that was sketched on the CG was that little Aeros P-47. I needed 3 ounces of nose weight to get that thing to CG.
RC Air Marshal is correct. I'm going to second that. The Super Hornet.
That is cool.
That's it's a 64 millimeter.
I'm gonna buy those.
It's a bigger plane. It's really could fit a 70 in there, but the 64 with the 12 blade flies awesome.
I'm probably gonna buy, because I don't know if I want to fly bigger jets outside my new place, but like 64 mils, I'll probably buy a couple Tossin bosses and that F-16 and that F-18 and the F-22. Those would be perfect out there.
Yep.
Because it's like the street. It's perfect. It's like there's my house, and then you walk like here. There's a huge field, and I'm gonna land on the street. But the thing is right where it is, there's no houses. It's just empty. It's perfect.
I'm still trying to catch up on the questions here.
We got really lucky in terms of our house location, and the house is super nice. So. And I'm gonna have a garage. I'm gonna have my own man cave in the garage. I'm gonna build some shelves with the planes on the wall. I can be on the stream in the summertime when it's still light out. I could work on a plane on stream and walk out with you guys and go fly it. How sick is that?
Yeah, EQ. I had some issues with. I was talking to C Mafia earlier. I had some bad controllers again. So stuff that I'd been planning to get out have been thrown off again. So stuff I had like 5 controllers burned up in my hand. So still working. No, I don't get anything, Nate. Yeah, whatever. Put it away, fool. So I had like 5 of them burn up, and I was just trying to put one together, and pap, they kept blowing. So we're getting there. Have more stuff coming, so we should see. What else?
The plane still smells bad.
Spray some perfume in there, you'll be fine.
Yeah, then I think other things are going to start burning up.
Woohoo!
Pow.
Boom. So let's see.
What do you need to add weights for, GB?
To what?
T28. What weights?
Just put a bigger battery.
You know what I did with my original? I cut out that stupid little like squeezy thing. I cut it out.
I did too. I put a 2700 or 3500 in there on right on the CG. Dexter Tucker, thank you, my friend. You are a new member. Very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So,
You're number 10. You are number 10.
If it's not working out, it's just go above that stop. I mean, it's like adding nose weight in the park zone or E-Flight, whatever, T28.
Yeah. Don't add weight. Make it usable. If you're gonna add, just add a bigger battery.
Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it as is now, but and if you're using the book CG, just kick that to the curb. There's no reason to read a manual on these things. Just 100% rates, 20% expo, throw the battery in there and go fly.
The plane's not really tail heavy. The plane just their throws are too high. Cut their throws down a little bit if you don't want it.
Well, I fly mine with 100% throw and stock. On the stock one, they say put the elevator on the outermost hole, but the thing is it had no throw because they go on the innermost hole on the servo arm. So I switched it to the outermost hole, and I went like one hole in, and then on the rudder I went all the way in so I can do hammerheads. Yeah. And I leave the throws at 100%, and I put like 30% expo.
I don't know if I'm signed in there. Let's see.
I don't care. I just fly these things. I just send it because you can't stall these things. So there's no such thing as enough. There's no such thing as too much elevator throw. And the ailerons, I left them alone. They had plenty of throw.
Dang it. Gotta check the code there. I want to show you some pictures of the T-28 I had back in the days. Let's see.
I waited on hold for about 39 minutes. Caleb had to go back to work.
220.
Oh, what?
Huh?
About burnt my house.
It was a heavy?
Boss 223 about burnt his house down on Saturday with a battery.
Oh, no.
But I guess he didn't. But I don't know.
Good thing he didn't. Sheesh, that's scary.
Yeah, it can handle more weight, but it flies better when it's lighter. The only planes that I will never get tail heavy because like just jets, and some jets I don't even care.
All right, so let's go to page. I'm gonna show you guys some of my older planes from back in the days.
I wish I would have still had my original. The problem is, the original one I had, a guy at the airport had it sitting in his hangar for like 5 years, and I saw it and I was like, oh. And he's like, well, you want it? And I'm like, yeah. I'm sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, you remember seeing that. It was like completely covered in dust. It probably had like a pound of dust on it. But I was flying it one day, and the glue they used, when it got old, it would like turn brown. And the little plate where the wing bolt screws in, I was flying it one day, and I pulled up into a hard loop, and the plane went like this, the wing went like this. And yeah, lawn dart.
So we're gonna share the screen again. I'm gonna show you guys something here real quick.
Don't add weight, dude. Just cut that shit out and put a bigger battery.
Yeah, don't add weight. Make it usable. So I'm gonna share screen. It'll be weird for a second, but I'm gonna go to wow. Then I'm gonna go here. So just gonna go through a couple of the pictures. This is from my trip to Nellis back in 2016.
I'll be right back.
Okay, that's a helicopter that they actually fly there for training.
Road in reverse.
That's a Hind. It's a Russian V-22. Cool RV flying. But the whole point in me being here is to show you guys the this cool stuff. Some cool pictures from back in the days. PB4Y, which is a cool plane. F-86, MiG-15. I'll just do a couple. This is the same F-86 that is modeled after the F-86 that Freewing makes is modeled after this very plane. That same number. That's from Planes of Fame. Got to see a Phantom. That plane has since been blown up. Or I think either it was shot. No, it wasn't shot down. I think they just retired it.
Ooh, it's the 10 tanker.
Yep. That was a cool heritage flight. F-35. Oh, hey, I bet you that was one of the same planes that was there when I was in Fresno from Luke Air Force Base. Yeah, I've got to look at the numbers. Could be the same plane. F-ing 22.
F-ing 22.
Mm-hmm. There's an article that had all of the people.
Ooh, 11 Hobby Bearcats.
Yep. Bearcats.
Oh, is that at Sky Park?
Yeah, that's a Sky Park back in the day. So let me go back.
That's not even that far from me.
No, but it's really kind of weird now. It's not really all that much fun.
Is that an E-flight?
Yeah, this is. I bet nobody's seen a GB actually smoking, and not because the ESC's on fire. I had a smoke system on mine.
Oh, that's at
That's the airship. That's at Reed Hillview from 2016.
Oh, that's Reed Hillview. I thought that was SQL, the biggest. Oh, what the hell? Go back up.
Those used to be my safety glasses. Run DNC glasses.
Oh, Jesus.
I got some pictures to delete. Let's.
No, you can't delete that. Can you just send that to me?
No, not that one. Other pictures I'm talking about deleting, not that one. But I wanted to show a long time ago. So I don't know if anybody's seen this before, but that is my Skytrainer that I fly at night.
Discover RC. What's up?
What's up, Discover?
Sending Firefox a Hawker Hunter.
Plane that I fly at night. You can see all the LEDs. I forget how many LEDs are in. That's over 100 now. I think like 150. But I've got LEDs all over that thing. But we're gonna go to the whole reason for me getting on here was to go to the. Got to go way back.
Way back.
To the days of. Where's David cracking up?
Where's the T-28 at?
That's right. It's way down there. This is a picture that Nate probably would get a kick out of. Yeah.
Let's go in reverse.
Terry. Let's get to keep going down.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, you get shit all over your face.
That's what happens when you shave and foam.
That's what happens when you're
Oh,
cheap.
and this is.
That's what your skin
I
looks like.
wonder what this kid looks. I wonder what he looks like now. I bet you he's all grown up. I gave him those planes, so he actually broke one of my planes, several of my battle wings in half, because we do combat, and he broke it in half twice.
He was a better pilot than you.
Well, we were all good pilots. He would be pilot. We all would be pilot.
We would all be pilot.
Jesus, I gotta go a long ways to go. So there it is. So here, check it out. We used to do these cool warbird formations.
Oh boy, what kind of spirit you got going on there?
A huge one. My whole point was trying to make it look like critical mass. But these planes in the back, they had.
Those are the classics.
Those are the old ones. Yeah, those are
the BF-109. I had the BF-109, dude.
BF-109 was a weird plane.
Bauman gave me that, and then I crashed it.
Yeah, this is the plane that got taken out by a seagull.
Oh boy! Oh, is that Joey's?
No, that's mine.
Oh damn!
It went back together.
That's by the Striker. Critical mass.
That's my critical mass right here.
The critical mass got Ken Dwelly completely restored it. Now it's just basically a stock.
Stock. It went back to stock. Yeah. All right. So let me go back. I wanted to show you the T-28 because that was the special plane.
Oh, there's your avatar.
Yeah, that's the avatar from there. But a whole point, because this is, I've been wasting all this time, but I wanted to show what I had done to. God, there's a lot of damn pictures in there.
Baylands.
Yeah, there it is. Look, that was my wing.
Is that the one that I flew?
Yeah, it's the same one. It's been broken in half like 6 times. But he smacked the crap out of it that day. I had it back together in like 10
See, that's real combat, unlike freaking the Assassins at Livermore. They were just
we flew hardcore combat. It was fun.
That's why I won Assassin.
This critical mass was fun. I think it might still be flying. But it had that's that same spinner. But I put a 10x10 prop on it. And I changed the motor. I could have left the motor stock, but I changed the motor to an 1100 kV Bigfoot motor. Basically the same as a power 10. And the thing was a beast. So let's see.
Oh, there's Sharam's 0.
Yep, that's it right there.
I saw that happen live. If y'all have seen that video on, what the fuck?
So, hey, guys, this is what I used to load up into my car to fly. All these little planes here. That was my typical day. Oh, we were talking about this?
I didn't notice. No, I was talking about Sharam 0, and then I noticed that. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, this.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, oops. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. Keep going.
Why is it in your Facebook feed, right?
It's not my Facebook. This is another page.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That wouldn't have worked good if I took off with it like that.
Ooh, that's a freaking snail in your intake.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what's his face is like covering?
No, huh?
Bob, was that? No, that's not.
No, that's Kazra.
Oh, I thought it was Randy St. Clair.
No, that's Kazra from back.
No. I was talking about the hovering Bixler.
No, that's Jason. Oh, this one. Yeah, no, that's Randy's. You're right.
Randy St. Clair. I remember that guy.
Yeah, he still flies at Baylands. Let's see.
I honestly didn't notice it, Fred. Being 100% honest.
Okay. Let's keep going back. God, I didn't realize how far back it was. A long ways. There's the Golden Eagle.
What's that picture of that purple shirt guy? Is that you?
That's
training?
Me. I was training kids.
Look at this kid in a straw hat.
It was a Girl Scout event, or Eagle Scout, or Cub Scout, something like that. I don't know.
You didn't teach him how to land, did you?
I could land really good when I flew at Baylands. Okay, here's a T-28.
That's a Dynam.
So here, I know that's a Dynam, but here's our. We used to fly actual combat, where we'd actually hit each other, make people crash. It was a lot of fun. We stopped doing it because it ate up too much time. But so then let's go to a couple planes. This thing, I'm going the wrong way.
You dipshit.
This one, that thing was a blast. That thing was.
Oh, fast. Is that an
That's a pylon racer. This is this plane was radared at 179,
Yeah, I believe it.
and it wasn't even going full speed.
See, that's faster than the V1200.
Yes, but it's also impossible to see. And it flew on a 3S 1550, and it was that fast. But yeah, so let's see.
Wild Bill's in Arizona. Andy Cho, he's based there.
So let's go. I gotta see what you guys are saying real quick. But let's. So this
They're
is
just talking about how they noticed the boobs.
This is when my Cessna was new, brand new. It does not look anything like that anymore. That's my Sky Surfer.
Oh,
okay.
Same thing.
So we're getting to the.
Oh, look at that dingus holding a Sky Surfer up in the air.
Thing was fun.
Was that an LX? B-25?
This was my first. This was my first full-on EDF. The 50 millimeter. Yeah, that was our first EDF. 50 millimeter.
Was it J-Power?
Yep. And then I went all crazy on that thing. Okay, so now we get to see.
Oh, is it the old E-Flight Fokker D7 right there? The
Yep.
old Flight Balsa?
Yep.
I had the.
No, this isn't Balsa. This is the Depron.
Oh. Well, I know what that is. That thing. Go over. I had that thing. I don't know what it's called though.
It's some kind of stick.
I got it at a swap meet.
Yeah.
It's a UMX kind of deal. I don't know what it is.
So this thing was 180 something mile an hour plane. It would go by and it would hurt your ears when it flew by.
Max back in the days, he had a fun jet with a Habu 32 motor on a 5x5 prop, and that thing was ridiculous.
Yeah, and those aren't very loud either. Oh, 5x5 is loud, yeah.
No, his was loud.
So there's my Spitfire from back in the days. That was fun.
Spitfire.
Speeding Fire. Actually, these are cool pictures of it.
Spit and Fire.
Oops, not that one. That. It's Carl. I can't remember that guy's name. That was a fun plane. Still going back in the days, but the whole point in me going here was to get to.
Oh, look at Ray in that photo right there.
I need to get back to that. It's been a long time since I looked that way. Let's see. This thing. Oh my God! I can't believe this guy flew this plane at Baylands. Look how big that plane is.
That's not that big.
For Baylands, have you been to Baylands?
Yeah, I've been to Baylands.
That thing's huge.
Yeah, I'd fly.
It doesn't look that big there, but it is big.
It's 72 meg. Oh, is it Balsa?
Yeah, it's Balsa. That was Jorge.
Size doesn't matter.
Okay, so these are better pictures. We used to fly all those in formation together. This thing,
P-51 too.
This thing was nuts because I cut the wingtips off of it. Let me see if there's a better picture of me holding it.
The good old days of before Super Dingus.
Yeah, so see this thing. This thing was a beast. It had a Power 32.
What?
Monster Power 32. 770 kV. I clipped the wing.
Those are the motors I have in my huge Twin Otter.
Exactly.
That.
But
it
had a 12x12 prop.
Dude, I'm gonna buy a second one of those C-28s and do exactly that to it.
See this? See the wings? I clipped the wings. I put that big old spinner on there. The prop was 12x12. It would fly on either a 12x12 or a 13x8.
Dude, I am totally gonna buy another one of those 28s and make it ballistic. I'll put a Power 46 in it.
The problem is you need to reinforce the wing. Which
well, no shit.
I had to reinforce the wing.
No shit.
Look at it. When I launched it, it would go forward about 2 feet, and then I'd just go straight up. It's the old Habu.
The original Habu.
From 2010. But yeah, this thing was fun. Yeah.
Super Dingus.
I need to go back to looking like that.
Is that who I think it is? No.
No. He's
Tangerang?
No, somebody else. Somebody normal. We used to go fly with that guy. That's David. That's my buddy David. Brother from another mother. But yeah, as you can see, and this is funny when he's looking at it, he's like, what the hell did you do? The thing was fun.
How did you bite it?
Flew it on a 3300
4S.
4S. thing was nuts. It was nuts. So, I mean,
That is it. I'd be pilot face. Oh god.
yes. Be pilot, be pilot, pilot, be fly,
I'd be pilot.
Carl. And then there's an ugly stick. I mean, what do they call them? What do they call those things?
Slow stick.
Slow stick. That's it.
Yeah, I know Carl. Never met him, but I knew exactly who he was because he was another guy who had the original Twin Otter.
Yep.
See, if you own my Twin Otter, the one I have, you know everybody that has one.
Yep. Everybody that has one.
We're not like our own group. You know people. I knew Carl had one. I remember that video. Carl tried to get it off the water, and it was just not working.
This thing, oh my god, this plane was huge, and this thing, it crashed. It went out of control and crashed, and it bounced when it crashed. It was so bad.
Balsa bounce.
Here's David. Like, what the hell did you do? I've never seen a motor that big in a plane this small.
Throw it in reverse,
Terry. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get out of here. Back to the streaming yard. Sorry for that, guys. We'll go back to normal. But check it out.
Yeah, Firefox. So in 2010, Firefox was 6 with the brain of a 1-year-old. Now in 2021, he's 16, but acts like a 6-year-old. So he's behind about 10 years. Just keep that in mind.
What the heck? You're not being nice.
Well, he said that about himself, so I'm not being mean.
I haven't been. I have to catch up on the chat too because I was looking at another page. I couldn't.
Super dingus.
Close all this stuff down. But so yeah. So basically, I was just gonna. Not a whole lot to talk about. I was just gonna talk about the experience. Well, Nate, what did you think of the F-35? How'd you think it went?
Your maiden landing was impressive. Although you did land really long.
You saw what it did. As I was coming into land, I set up and then it went up.
Well, that's great, right?
So, but I did touch down, and I'm able to get this one to slow down better. I think it's because
it was cool. Yeah, the climb was impressive.
Yes. Dude, what the heck? This didn't stop it.
That's not going to get you demonetized.
I know, but it's annoying as hell. Stop that, boy. You're welcome, Nerd Steve. Thanks for coming by.
He sure did.
RC still in here? As far as fast goes, it's not crazy fast. It's probably about maybe 5-10.
Not even. It's the same speed, but it's the thrust.
It's the thrust. So it gets up to speed faster. So it'll seem like it's going faster just because it gets to speed faster.
Mike's the 6-year-old Discover RC. We were messing around. He's 16, but he acts like a 6-year-old.
Discover RC, you get to see the absolute best of Mike. He flies amazing when he's there with you guys. All the videos I've seen, I'm like, holy crap.
I don't understand.
The way I thought he could fly. He flies that way sometimes at Livermore, but then he gets all weird because of Nate and the other guys being there. But when he flies with you guys,
I don't know when he's
best.
When he's with us, I think he gets like I think he tries to impress us, and then it doesn't go as planned, and then he gets all weird. I don't know, but
I think it's just anxiety. Whatever it is, Mike does awesome with Discover RC. I mean, really good, really good.
That pass. That most recent video was funny. He did that pass with his F-18, and then freaking Steve flew his F-15 like.
Oh, he flew into the net. Yeah, but Mike was underneath. Mike did good. Somebody's asking
one thing about Mike. That reaction, he was all like, "Oh, what happened?" He wasn't that scared. He's just on camera. That's how he is. Mike's a little dramatic about things. His reaction was totally unrealistic.
Hold on. Did I reinforce the wings? No, I didn't. On the T-28. That's why I never did go crazy ballistic with the plane.
Mike was watching. That's just great.
Any flap runs?
My shenanigans. What does that have to do with anything? What do you mean my shenanigans, Mike? You're always running around hitting stuff and throwing centipedes at people.
Oh, we need to find that and post it a few. Let's see what else. Flap runs on the F-35. No. Don't need them. If I was able to land it better than I have landed it this weekend. So, ever.
There's a first time for everything in life, right?
Well, you guys got to see some of the bad. Not all the
First kid killed by phone.
decades of good. So
That's great, Ray.
anyway,
Decades.
Steve is threatened by competent pilots. No, I'm serious. Whenever I watch those Discover RC videos, and then I see Mike flying, it's just like, holy crap! What the heck?
That's him?
No, I know he's good. It's just he's never like confident good, and he's kicking ass when he's there. He's pretty badass.
I'll make it out there one Sunday morning. Jonathan.
Just don't do it when he's there, because then you'll mess it all up for him.
What?
You heard me. You get in his head, which is dumb. Leave him alone. Let him fly.
No, we got to do MiG-21 formation under the net. I'll do it.
Good. You guys do MiG-21 formation. Good.
I'll do a low pass under the net, inverted. I will one up Mike. I will do it with this airplane inverted. Quote me on that. I will do it. I will do it because if this. Well, actually, not with this plane. I should do it with the V-1200.
Oh, hey, I got a thumbs down. Somebody, I already got a thumbs down.
Woo! Oh, that's great. It's probably me. No.
Awesome.
It was my burner account.
Hey guys, any view counts in the way that I want it to. So, you guys think you're doing me a disservice? Nope, you're helping me. Thank you very much.
Sorry, man.
I don't know if any of you guys know. There are 27 of you guys in the premiere.
Oh yeah, you guys already do have a Nate.
So
just to hit things.
Those of you that missed the premiere, I just posted it in there so you can watch it later. It's showing me fly the F-35. Also show the evolution of the old one to the new, because the first one I got was used. And I don't like buying used planes, but I couldn't find one at all, and that was the best way to do it. So I bought that.
Oh, Mike doesn't want me to go. That's okay, Mike. It's okay, Mike. I was gonna let you come to my new house and fly at my new house, but that's okay, Mike. That's okay. I'm joking, Mike.
Still haven't landed my F-35 except in tall grass. Oh no. Yeah, the settings that they, and I'll shout out to GB for that too. The settings that they give you in the manual are off, way off for that plane.
Any plane from Freewing, the settings are off.
Pretty much, but I mean they're way, especially for that one because the ailerons go across the whole wing. Way off.
I just thought of something funny.
Yeah. So
at my new place, you have to, if you're a guest, you have to go through the gate and like you have to tell them who you're seeing.
Hold on a second.
I'm talking to the stream. So Mike, if you ever come to my house and you go to the gate and they say, "Hey, I'm going to see you're going to tell them my address and are you going to see Nate?" And they're going to be like, "Well, what's your name?" And if you say Mike Edwards, they're going to be like, "No, you're permanently banned from Ridgemark." I'm joking, Mike. I wouldn't do that. I don't even know, man. From my new house,
crack and smack
to get there at the time they do, dude. I'd have to leave my house at like almost 4 a.m. What time do you get out there, Mike? What time do you discover RC? What time do y'all like start actually out there? Oh, he brought the flex jet. Apparently, Mike did flex jet under the net and his new BF-109 under the net. Hey, Mike, how many hours total did you spend building that BF-109? He didn't believe.
Oh God, that thing takes forever.
He didn't. Well, I don't think he didn't believe me, but I think he was probably thinking I was bullshitting about how long it'll take to build that BF-109. But then he realized, oh, this kid wasn't kidding. Wasn't it crappy, Mike? I told you. Those planes fly amazing, but man, building them, it's like
they take way too much time to build. Way too much.
Crack is whack, exactly. I mean, Steve, I'll get out there at 4 a.m.
Yeah, don't tell him that because he'll show up.
I got to the field before 7 on Saturday, and Ray's like, "What's wrong with you?"
I just gotten up, and I'm like, let me look at the cameras, and there's Nate pulling in. I'm like, what the heck?
I have a driver's license now.
He will be pilot first thing in the morning.
I was there and flying before 7 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah, I used to. What's up, Hangar 51?
Kenny!
So, guys, I got this thing flying. It did really good. But I need to do some changes.
You had time to build it?
No, I didn't have time to build it. Nate built it.
I know.
And then my F-104, I have that. That's next on the list. That's in here too. But
you better fly that.
Nate, I have a complaint. You didn't glue the tail in.
Yeah, I did. The rudder? I hot glued that shit in.
It popped up.
Oh, that's great. You know what? I will defend myself. There's like no foam that because they have the plastic sheet that is for the fan to stop air. There's only like that much foam for the damn thing to stick to.
I'm just gonna run a couple beads along the sides because it wouldn't.
Well, that's what I had to do with mine. You saw me.
It just popped up. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
I would have done it what I did with mine. You saw me run beads, but I didn't want to fuck up your plane.
That's all right. Don't just do it.
But yeah, you'll see. There's like no foam.
I believe it. The plane's
In
small.
my defense.
It's got weird dimensions.
Because they leave that open for the wires. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Well,
It's just I'm like, ooh, because I always check that because that whole thing is what supports the plane from the elevator. So
yeah,
I always check it.
There's like no foam, but with mine I ran beads on the side. I would have done it with yours. I just didn't want to mess it up.
No, that's fine. It's all good.
Exactly, Joe.
Oh wait, did he say something?
Well, no, he was just talking about when I was Nate's age, I was out at the flying field at 7
No,
a.m.
I had somebody that was supposed to come look at the Arrows MiG-29, and they flaked. But I still am selling that plane. I took the receiver out, and that's the receiver that's in this, because that was one of the two wires.
I had to go to an apartment complex in Mountain View today, and man, that was confusing.
For what?
Selling furniture.
Oh.
My mom had a hair appointment, so she said, "Can you do it, Nate?" And I'm like, "Sure." I'm like,
where was it? What part of Mountain View?
It was right off Shoreline, right off 85, and I get there. My mom gave me the person's number, and I'm like, I'm looking for this damn apartment. It was like one of the ones way in the back. I'm like, I'm not gonna call the person. I want to figure this out. I'm like, I give up. And of course, I call the person. And they're like, walk that way. I'm like, oh, there it is.
Oops.
Yeah, and then it's a piece of IKEA furniture. So I had to take the two legs off to get it in the car, and I'm trying to put the damn thing back together in the park, and I'm like, this is a piece of shit. Stupid IKEA furniture.
People people start flying pretty early at Livermore.
Yeah, I was out there. I think I got there at 6:45, maybe earlier. I left the house at like 5:50.
EQ, I have upgrade nozzles for the plane, but I don't want to be messing with it. So I'm going to sell it with all that stuff. I just didn't care for the plane. I figured it out. I was able to make it work. It flies fine. It's just I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to sell it.
You don't like the way it flies.
And I have the new MiG-29 anyway. I have the Freewing. I've got to assemble. So
I need to fly mine. I haven't flown my MiG-29 since I did the wing mod. What I did with Mickey B did his, like with Yoda, did the wingtip mod. I didn't think about that. I did it. And I don't know.
Paul, I'm with you. I love sunrise flying too.
Yeah, Ray used to be me, and now no. I think
because I got too much to do.
I was out at the field for 12 and a half hours on Saturday.
That used to be me.
And I got about 15 flights, maybe.
Yeah.
The wind got weird, like in the middle of the day, but then it was perfect. The wind was like constantly. Ray and I did it.
I landed downwind because the wind changed mid-flight, mid-pattern.
Yeah, Ray and I did an F4 and an F5, and the wind was changing direction, and Ray literally turns base to final, and the wind makes a 180, and his plane comes in.
And it changed mid.
And I was about to come in. Ray's like, don't, no, go the other way. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, normally I'd have gone around, but I'm like, no, my battery's dead. I won't make it. So I just stuck to the ground, and the thing just went sailing past like an extra 30 miles an hour.
You landed with a lot of ground speed.
But yeah, it was good. It was okay. Didn't hurt anything. But
that plane that's nothing.
this thing, and thankfully the gear works. Everything works. I just have to put some, because I removed a lot of foam up in here, so I'm gonna have to put aluminum tape to, and to smooth out the areas that I, yeah, other than the dent, but I have to smooth out the areas on the inside.
Coming in hot.
It was fast, and I'm like, crap, what happened? The wind change? It was
Well,
literally mid-final.
I was looking at the windsock to our right. The thing is, the windsock got pegged to the pole, so it looked like it was going the other way.
Yeah, well, what happened was the wind was barely blowing from the east, and then it kind of slowed down, and then partway through my landing approach, it starts blowing from the west, and then I'm like, oh crap, I'm already almost down, and then went sailing by.
It was a good land. It was a nice touchdown.
At like 3 miles an hour faster than it should have been. So
I sleep all week.
Roy Gunther, yeah, I got to sell it. It's not my kind of plane, and I got the big one. I don't like outrunners either. I don't like outrunner motors. So
Nate is not what?
What are you talking about?
Nate is not what? Wait, is that Mike's dad?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Jorge Eduardo?
Jorge Eduardo.
Jorge. Yeah, Nate, I don't get cold. Very rarely.
That kid will be wearing shorts at freaking. It'll be 43 degrees outside and he's still in shorts and just barely.
I went to New York in mid-February with shorts on. That was the only time I put pants on. That was bad.
Yeah, I've been out at Livermore. It was how was it? 20. It was 29 degrees one time.
There was times it would get below 30.
It was 29 one day, and I sat in my car.
Hola, mi amigos. You must have changed your name, George. That's funny. Jorge Eduardo. I'm going to call you Jorge from now on.
Jorge. So, yeah, the guy just flaked on my MiG-29. Oh, well. He bought something else. He said he bought dirt bikes, whatever.
I kind of want to start buying some like experimental Dynam planes for my new house.
Dynam makes good planes. You just have to be prepared to do a lot of work.
Yeah, I had to build 2 planes for you. I think I'll be okay. No, I'm joking.
And the good thing is, one of those planes you built, I'll be able to take the nose here. Oh, I can't take the nose, put the nose gear down. Wish I could, but I can take one of the wheels from the gear on the F-104 and put it on the nose.
The main wheels for the F-104 are bigger than the stock F-35 nose.
Same.
No, they're different. They're definitely different.
They're exactly the same. I already checked them. The same. The same. No different.
I had a feeling that.
Which doesn't seem right, but yeah. So yeah, so the next plane on the agenda is the
Yes, George. I'm sure you had to like a bunch. You probably shit his pants.
MiG-29 is the next.
Mike was probably ripping his hair out trying to build that thing. I told him he thought I was just trying to discourage him. I'm like, no, dude, I'm being honest.
He's being honest.
I told you it's going to take at least a couple hours to get the pieces attached.
Yeah.
At least they fly amazing though. That BF-109 actually looks cool. I kind of want to do.
The only issue with the BF-109 is that the gear is too far back. So it sits forward. But
the foam hinges are crap.
The hinges are crap. And then the paint, sometimes if you spray CA accelerator, the paint will just come off. So the 110 is a weird plane too. Those props, the plane barely moves with those props. It's got like 4 pitch.
Ray Park Zone T-28 setup in it.
Uh-huh.
That'll be the wings.
Oh god, the wings would just disappear.
Great Scott RC.
What? Who the heck put?
What?
Fat Mama. Who the heck is Fat Mama RC? I bet you Keon or Max are playing with this again.
What? Oh, is that Fat Mama in Spanish?
Yes, it's like Ernesto Estrella Madre Gorda RC channel. What? Fat Mama. Alrighty.
Keon, what are you doing, man?
He'll act like it's not him, but it is him.
Fat Mama? That's funny. I have almond eyes. I look. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Great Scott, what's up?
I was about to say something, but I just cut back. Fat Mama.
That's just wrong.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. So yeah, so then those are. What motor? Do I have any of those out? I think I'm gonna put one of the. No, I don't have anything here. I'll put the.
Oh, they just commented with a bunch of the. Said hello.
Oh God. Who the heck?
Who is this?
Fat cat.
Who's Fat Mama?
I have no clue. I
Max?
have no clue who this is.
No. I'm gonna put that into a translator to say what exactly that says.
I can tell you what it is. It means Fat Mama.
But
I
what
don't
is
know
that?
what Ernesto Estrella is. It could just be a last name. If it is somebody's last name, cool. But it's just weird that you're saying Fat Mama. Oh, cool. Thanks, Fred Barron. Thank you very much. Yes, that's from back in the days. I first got back into flying about 2008. Went full bore electric 2009, and that's when I started flying at Baylands, and have not looked back since. I can still work all the. Es mi nombre oficial. Who the heck is this? You're from a fat family? Who the heck is this? Oh God. God. Okay.
What's going on?
Where are you from, my friend?
You from Mexico? You from my hometown? No. You from my native land? What are you doing, Ray? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who this person is. That's funny.
We go to Keon's phone and it says account create. Quito Ecuador. Oh.
Are you really? From Quito, Ecuador?
Quito, Ecuador.
If so, thank you very much for coming by. That's a long ways away. That is a long, long ways away. But very, very much appreciate you checking out our channel. I just thought the name was funny. Oh, man. That's pretty funny.
Mama.
Oh, he lives in Montana now. Okay.
Oh, so now you can speak English. Keon.
Okay, Keon. I bet you it's Keon.
That seems like something he'd do.
I bet you it's Keon.
I can just tell the way this person's typing. It's definitely Keon.
Anyway. So.
Fat Mama.
I got this little thing working. I'm gonna have to do some painting on here from all the messing with things.
Stick it in the hole.
But yeah, I need to paint in there. Yep.
Nice, other burner.
Yeah, I gotta send a shout out to Max to Max and to Jonah for sticking up to the issues with the comments on some thread this weekend. That was pretty funny. Oh, and RC Informer stood up for me too, which is pretty cool.
Wait, what happened?
They're much appreciated. There's somebody was having a hard time getting a hold of me, or I think they're using the wrong contact info to get me. So he put something on the page on EDF Jet Clubhouse asking how to get a hold of me or something like that, or whatever. It was just basically, I don't know how to get a hold of him, and he hasn't replied to anything, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I got a hold of him and was able to talk to him. This was yesterday. And as usual, there's a certain person, I won't even say their name, a certain person gets on there and automatically starts pushing someone else's product. And I'm like, oh, God, gee, thanks, fanboy. And then it kind of went back and forth, and then RC Informer got on there, and it was perfect. It was nice. And then Max did. And then so did Jonah and a few other people, a couple of my customers. Thank you, guys. That was cool.
I know exactly who it is, and I know exactly whose product he was pushing.
Best just not to say anything, but yeah.
The ultimate thrust reductor.
Exactly.
That's all.
I've seen a few. I've seen a few get.
Have a good night, everyone. One late here. Bye bye. PM 918.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're an hour ahead. Yes, FPV everything. Very annoying. No, I mean, I got no problem with people pushing other people's stuff, but don't be fanboying it. It's totally fanboy.
Mexicans live in California. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. FPV everything said it.
You can say the guy's name. I ain't going to say it. But yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, and it was one of those things where it was like, oh, well, just go get this one here, blah 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 blah. No. I'm even at the point of wanting to test mine next to that one and see just to get it, just to prove my point.
Get the fanboys. Yeah.
Oh, there's little to no reduction at all. Blah blah blah. Oh, shut up. I had a guy rip it out.
You had to get it ripped out, throw it on the ground, right?
And stomp it, because it was like, oh my God, this never been this slow. So, blah. But whatever. So,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was saying.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's not. Simple as that. It's just another option. So, whatever. I told him I've got no issues with the dude. I actually kind of like the guy. But the product is not. It's different.
Like I said, brush reduction on steroids.
If you want your plane to go slower and make a really cool sound, but go slower, go ahead.
Just like a raise.
Mm-hmm. Mine's makes a better sound. And goes faster. Ask Max, his goes faster. Much better.
Yeah.
What's up, man,
we won't
dog?
talk about how my buddy Ricky's certain product blew up in his plane. Literally,
That's right. Literally. It was dangling out the rear, wasn't it? Or did it fly out?
Yeah, well, I saw it fly out.
So
he had this certain buddy's product in his plane, and all of a sudden it broke. Yeah. And it was dangling, the wire was dangling the exhaust. You could hear it banging in there. That was kind of funny. That one was for Ray.
Gee, thanks, Nate. You did a great job.
Superior by buttocks.
Superior.
That's when you throw it in reverse. Terry?
So oh man. Anyway. Anything else y'all wanted to bring up or question or anything? It's just been kind of a crazy off the wall night.
Hold his hand, Chico.
Oh no.
Hey, hold on.
Why does he always do that? Hold on.
You got two cars coming two different ways. Here you go, there. Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse.
Lord, please. Oh, Lord. Lord, please. What you doing, Terry? Terry,
Send me, post the link in there. Nate, post the link. Hey,
So-
Roy Gunther. No, I don't. I have a different way to do it.
Oh.
I have a different way to do it that will use a switch instead of a controller that can do that. It'll come on at almost full throttle. It's an electronic switch, though. It just goes on off.
Reverse.
But the controllers, no, you can't change them. Let me see if I can pull
I
that
just
up.
dropped the link in the chat. Go watch that video when you get a chance. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Reverse. Terry. They actually did a news interview with the guy like a year later. Oh no!
So let me see if I can play that. Hold on. Let me share the screen.
Yeah, just share the screen and play it. You got to at this point. Oh Lord! It's just funny. It's a classic. It's one of those classics. It's one of those videos that lives in your head rent free.
It's gonna look weird for a second, guys. Sorry, it always does that, but this is funny. Can you hear sound or no?
No. Oh no, we hear it, but it's very subtle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very quiet. You got to turn it up.
I can't turn it up any louder. It'll get louder. Don't worry. Need to tell this person to hold the camera the right way too. So this is a
Put it in reverse.
He just kind of slowly cruises away. That's bad. Anyway.
Throw it in reverse, Terry. That's another good one right there. Then the funny news interviews.
No, I'm not gonna do it anymore. But that was funny. Oh man. What was the other one?
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Oh.
That's another good one too.
Terrifying moments for a woman who woke up to a strange man in
no!
bed with
Put
her.
that away. Put that one away.
Her brother rushed in to help and tried to fight the offender off. That break-in happened early this morning in the 500 block of Webster Drive in Huntsville. WFF48's Elizabeth Taylor caught up with the victim. Elizabeth, emotions were running high.
And Mark, the woman, the victim, tells us that a man
They're raping everybody up here.
tried to rape her. Her brother went in and he tried to help her out, but the man got away, leaving behind, though, evidence of his visit. Kelly Dodson was asleep with a little girl inside their apartment on Webster Drive when
I was attacked by some idiot from out here in the projects.
Dodson says her attacker used a garbage can to climb onto the unit's ledge, open the upstairs window, and then he got in bed with her.
He tried to rape me. He tried to pull my clothes off.
Oh,
Dodson
God.
struggled with her attacker, knocking over items in her bedroom. Antoine Dodson heard his sister scream
When
and
does the hide
ran
your
to
kids
help.
part come?
Well,
Oh, here.
obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up, trying to rape them. So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here.
The attacker got loose.
Put it away. You know what's crazy? That dude married a woman.
Oh.
It didn't seem like he would, but he married a woman. Anyway.
Throw it in reverse, Terry.
David Wilson, am I on the wrong channel? Yeah, David Wilson. Nate went a little crazy. He's not going to do that anymore, though, is he? Leave him alone, Nate. Hide your wife.
Hide your wife. Hide your kids.
Oh, what's happening, David Wilson? So I've been telling people to ask questions if they got them. Anybody got questions?
Still that questions portion, an hour and 11 minutes in.
Yeah. Are there any more questions? Because we kind of run out of stuff to do, and I ain't gonna play no more crazy YouTube stuff.
Terry.
If you guys didn't see the, did I copy that already? If you didn't see the premiere that I did earlier, you can see that here. This is the premiere from earlier. That's the F-35. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like, because the more that you put likes in, the more that we
hit the dislike twice.
Yeah, dislike twice is cool if you do that. As long as you hit the dislike twice and like once, we're all good.
You hit the dislike and you hit it again.
Yeah. But yeah, do
My
that.
I love the UMX citation until the power line had other thoughts.
I don't like the fact that it's made out of
EPS.
EPS. What I really would like is if Hobby King would make that what was it? That new what is it? B-17? They need to make that B-17 again. That thing's fun.
Oh, here comes Big Mama again.
No, I hit like for you, so thank you. It's a joke.
It's a if you hit it once, it dislikes, and if you hit it again, it undislikes. You hit it
undislikes. So always hit those twice. So.
Yeah, I know him well, Fred.
David Wilson, it's okay. We were just reminiscing on some of the funny stuff from back in the days.
Friday reverse, Terry. Oh Lord! I actually have a similar experience with fireworks. It was kind of fun. I'm sure you've seen it.
GB, I don't know if you knew anything about the little mini Hobby King B-17. Those things are amazing. Those things are fun. Those are the ones that I'm referring to. Those things are a blast. I think here's a little video of Nate flying one.
What?
Here's a video of Nate flying.
Flying what?
The mini B-17.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think I flew it first, but then Nate flew it. Actually, you know what? Hey, let's turn on. What the hell's that? Nate, what is that? That's loud as hell. Nate, what is that?
Watch.
Oh, this thing. That happened at my brother's house. That happened with us.
I was going to light the second batch of fireworks, and it. No.
Here, I'm gonna play this. This is. Okay.
I haven't given it away yet. That's that's a little under $50. Right?
Can you hear anything or no?
Yeah, it's very subtle though.
Okay.
Hey, more noise, less movement. Not scale.
There it is. You see it?
It's not scale.
No, it's a black screen.
Is it black?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it was I hit the wrong thing. Okay. There it is. There we go.
Are you going to show me 3Ding your little B-17?
Yep.
That thing's cool.
So here, this is Nate flying it.
Not currently.
I always catch it.
I almost crashed it like 3 times in this one flight. Max was freaking. He's like, dude, you don't know here, little B-17.
Oh, Max was
OG Max.
doing the nervous giggle.
God, my ears were killing me with that mask on. That field is like strict.
Yeah, so that's the plane. These things are cool.
I almost stepped on his own plane.
Yeah, big old fat feet.
Fat everything.
Fat.
I don't even know what I was doing here. I think I was going to try to flat spin it with the differential. But
Tried it right now, but all it does is this weird little.
It just doesn't do a slip.
Yeah. The Ultrix does the true flat spin.
I need to get another one of those. I think I tried to. Oh yeah, it'll do a snap roll.
Yeah, that's it.
GB, you have everything, but you don't fly it.
Does he have one of these?
He has the little B-25. I had that B-25
Oh,
too.
that's no
Yeah,
fun.
GB, you have all those planes. You just don't fly them though.
The
Right?
problem with the B-25 is that it's EPS.
Yeah, dude. If I went to GB's place, I'd walk out with like 10 planes. Those little UMXs. I had the original UMX Sukhoi, like the white one, the OG. GB, I flew the thing so much it was just glued back together like 5 times. I just threw it away. I ripped the electronics out and threw it away. That thing was moving pretty good downwind.
This thing's fun. It doesn't matter either. You can fly it in 20-mile-an-hour winds. It doesn't care.
Oh yeah, look at the hoodie I was repping there too, GB.
Yeah, we've since fixed that. So there's.
Yeah, almost crashed there. I wish you could hear the damn audio. Max's commentary was hilarious.
Max is.
Go back like 20 seconds.
Can you hear now?
Barely. Go. Listen.
Max is doing the nervous laugh.
We're doing 4-point rolls.
It's a fun little plane.
Yeah, but we've since fixed that, GB. No, never mind. I'm just joking. I've been forced into wearing Gooniac's products forever now. I'm not allowed to wear it.
Not forced. But hey, I mean, you got to be able to rep everybody, right? You can't. You only rep GB.
I've been forced to only wear Ray's products for money.
We're only forced to wear. Shut up.
Like,
I told you I was going to get you one, and it took me forever for it to show. So finally.
But yeah, so I'm not allowed to wear anybody's product now. Only Ray's. That even if it's 100 degrees out, he makes me wear a Gooniac hoodie over my van shirt because he has to make money somehow.
Also, guys, my wife is helping me revamp the site a little bit because it's we had to make some updates,
Everybody.
make some changes. Let me see if I can.
Dexter Tucker, everything twitches on that plane, so I wouldn't worry about it.
That's with the gyro on. If you turn the gyro off, it doesn't move at all. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect.
I don't know about that Dexter Tucker, but those little UMX servos are shitty anyway. So that's why I like the
actual 5-wire.
Yeah, that's what I like about the little UMX Cessnas. It has little tiny micro actual servos.
Yeah.
The little Cessna 182. That one's cool, but it's underpowered.
Yeah.
If they would have put the new 3600 kV motor on that, it'd be even better. They just discontinued the second round of GBs. I hate that.
So let's.
I bought one of the second rounds of the GBs, but it had a bad aileron servo and it failed mid-flight and it crashed. It locked up in full left, and to get it to stay level, I had to have full right, but then they acted like spoilers, and the thing ended up just going down and smacked into a tree. Broke it to bits because the wings are tiny.
So, guys, I'm making some changes to the website.
Nice plane.
This is Nate's plane, of course, but
Not my
most
plane.
important thing, not your plane anymore. I put the contact info right there, so if anybody wants to get a hold of me, All I got to do is click that. It goes
Exactly.
right
You
down.
fly your stuff.
So,
I know you're busy with work, but I won't give you too much shit.
but yeah, the site's there. If anybody wants to get a hold of me, you can do it that way, or you can use my email, which is gooniac33@gmail.com,
EB.
or you just use this link right there. Go there for my page. Click the contact info. They can get to me if you guys want to get some questions answered.
Angelo, no, the canards are. You can do that, but no, the canards. Because I'm helping you set up yours with the exact same setup. The canards are on separate channels. Angelo, with your gripping, I will literally just transfer the model into your radio. You won't have to do shit.
Plug it in. Let's go. That's it.
Plug it in and go. That's what it's going to be like.
You're not going to be flying this weekend, though, right?
I don't know. If we're getting the keys to the house tomorrow, so I could have all my stuff moved in on Wednesday. I could be. I'll probably be able to go fly.
Okay.
We'll see. You will see, though, Mother Trucker.
So yeah. So also, if you guys were wanting to, because I have 10 people that have joined right now, but if you want to join the channel, that's another way to do it right there.
Ray's way of getting money another way. I'm joking, Ray.
Nate's gonna get a kick upside the head. It's been a while, but I guess he's gonna get it here soon. Huh? So
I've been quiet way too long.
you have, and you need to remain quiet. But there, if you want to join the channel, that's one way to do it. There, you can click the link, and it will get you on there. Then you can support Gooniac and make him edit more videos. That video that I edited over the weekend was actually done on my phone.
He wear his own product from.
It was done on my phone, so it wasn't too bad considering. But
I'm not looking up anything stupid. I'm just signing into Google to check something real quick.
Thanks for the update. But anything else anybody want to know about before we get going? I think it's probably about time for us to get going. Just going for an hour and 24. I got a mess to clean up from finishing up Sea Mafia's order. Yes, orders are going to be done. I'm shipping lots this week. I shipped lots over the weekend. There will be lots more going. Just have to make sure these things don't burn up on me. I check everything before I send it because I don't want stuff coming back. So, yeah, GB, they're yours. I bought them from you. Remember, from you,
Alan. If you're talking about they're sucking, the Admiral 6-channel Civility Plus receivers have had issues, but the 10-channel, which is what Angelo has, those are
good.
fine. I have the 10-channel Admiral in my MiG-29, no issues. It's the 6-channel one that's weird. But no, Angelo, you can set it up just to plug stuff in, but when I set yours up, I'm going to start from a blank model. I'm just going to transfer it. So all I have to do is just set up get the canards right, like in terms of, pitch-wise and everything, and then I'll change your switches to your preferred switches, and that'll be it. So you can make a model and plug it in and make sure it all works right now. But when I set it up, I'm going to delete that, and I'm just going to start fresh and transfer it all.
Yeah. Those Admiral 10 channels, are they diversity too?
Yeah.
They haven't given you any issues?
No. The 10 channels are fine because the 10 channels don't have a gyro in them. I have the lemon 10 channel and the Griffin, and then the Admiral 10 channel. So yeah, I have the lemon in mine, Angela, but it's the same receiver. It's literally the same thing. Here, this is my Griffin setup. I've got the receiver and the gyro up here in the front, just like that. And then my satellite I have right here, and then I cut the foam to run the antenna down. Yeah, it's a lot of wiring, and this plane uses up 9 channels. It's an 8-channel plane with everything, but I have the other channel for the burner. And then I have my burner controller under the battery floor, so it's clean. It took a lot to get this to look good, though. But yeah, the 10-channel lemon, and then the Hobby Eagle H3L. I have a short wire satellite, though. I don't have a diversity satellite.
So the
The Griffin is badass. You'll love this plane, Angelo. It's like my favorite plane to fly almost right now. Do you see my tail scrape, Ray?
Yeah, I did, but we didn't have any way to record it. I heard it and saw it.
Yeah, I was doing high alpha.
You're lucky that it didn't slam the nose down.
Well, I knew. I did it fast, so I could just kind of and go.
Let me see if RC juice.
Yeah, Angelo, you have the Admiral 6 channel without a gyro. One of your antennas is missing, though, and it's fine. So, you remember with his Admiral receiver and his Avanti, how one of the antennas is missing the actual...
It's missing?
You don't remember.
And it's flying?
It's like missing one, like the silver part at the end. You don't remember? You literally pointed it out. You doofus.
Oh, but that's the one that he plugged back in, right?
No, it's like missing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Alan, I know the 6 channels are weird. The new Stability Pluses are weird. But the 10 channel has no gyro. The 10 channel is just basic. It's easy. But yeah, Angelo. So don't worry, Angelo. I will get your, because the Griffin, I'll show you. It's a lot of programming and channel assigning and weird stuff.
But Stability Plus, man, that's ticking me off. The ones that I had the best luck with were the single wire receivers. They have the Stability Plus, but I hate the Stability Plus because it gets rid of the satellite port. You can't use it. So,
but yeah,
I'm looking at RC juice right now.
Yeah, for mixing, you can see there's 4 separate mixes for all the canards, which, don't worry, Angelo, it'll all be the same. And then if you go to System Setup, you have to inhibit the canard channels, and then aux4 is throttle because that's my burner. But yeah, you have to inhibit the canard channels, and it'll all do it, Angelo. So you'll be all good. And then aux1 is on my E switch because it's my gyro switch.
Off. Gyro initialized.
Still got 22, but it's getting down lower and lower. Joe Pellegrino, we're in Northern California, or whoever it is that was asking. We're up in Northern California. Stop that, dingus. Let me type in the website here so you can see the.
You should give them your address, right?
No.
You should give Fat Mama's RC channel your address.
Jeez, what the heck? I have no idea. That's just weird stuff.
Keon.
So this is the field that we fly at, guys. This is the.
What the frick?
This is the field. Click that and you can see. And then if you go to weather and cameras, you can actually look at the field itself. I don't know if they show anything now.
It even gives you the barometric pressure for the field.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, like an altimeter setting.
We have our own weather station.
Yeah, so.
Actually, you can even look at the field right now. It's just totally blank. Nobody there.
Yeah.
But you can see it.
That was a cool photo.
What photo are you talking about?
F-16 shitbird going by. Your CAG bird. Dude.
Northern Minnesota.
I haven't flown my Focke-Wulf in like 2 weeks. I want to fly it some more, dude.
Well, get your stuff set up so you can fly. I might fly this.
My
possibly.
beautiful Focke-Wulf 190. I love that plane. It's right above my head. You can see the German marking right there. I'm gonna go on Cali because they didn't put the swastika on the tail for obvious reasons. I'm gonna go on Cali and I'm gonna buy just a set of decals and I'm gonna put that actual swastika on the tail, which I can see why they didn't sell it, because
Hey Angela, how do you add the fields to the to Real Flight? I've never done that.
You have to go to the top where it says help. You go down to websites. You go to knife edge swap pages and you can just download. There's like thousands of pages of custom airplanes. You can download.
But I'm talking about fields. They have fields there too?
They have everything.
Okay.
That's how I got all my custom planes. But yeah, you go to help, websites, knife edge, and then you download it, save it to your files or whatever, and you just go in and you add it.
Okay.
It's easy.
Great.
I can show you how to do it.
Need to figure out how to do like virtual fly-ins.
All you have to do is go to multiplayer and just host a multiplayer. Real Flight's fun. Do you know how to customize all the planes?
I haven't messed with them, but I've done it before.
The best thing was when I made I put 2,000 pounds of thrust on an L-39 and it went like a Mach 5.
Yeah, that's little Mitch. That's little Mitch.
And I was able to actually fly it.
Yeah, I have to do the what do you call it? We're in the cockpit. Fly it that way. So yeah, it's got a view of the tables.
To change the view, you just hit the C button. And if you want like
okay.
If you want like a heads-up display, just hit 9. It'll have like airspeed, altitude.
Something is wrong with the website. Yeah, something's wrong with the website. I click pictures, and it's not showing.
And it shows porn.
No, it just does. I don't know what it's doing.
Ray changed the link.
No, it's showing all these numbers warning. Header's already sent. You cannot change. It's saying all this weird stuff.
Does it go to Adam and Eve?
No. It's just showing that the web page is messed up. Something's wrong. Now it's showing the old timer pictures from 2016. Actually, a pretty cool Delta Dart in there.
Delta Darts.
Seriously, let me see if I can find it. Go back.
If you look up Ray Manuel on Google, this is the first image that pops up.
Which one? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. My old apartment.
There's a lot of Ray Manuels. There's a lot of mugshots of Ray Manuels.
Yeah, click this in. Take a look at that when you guys get a chance. That's a pretty cool plane. I think you might even know this person, Nate, because these are the old guys from. These are the guys that would come from.
I think you might even know this person.
From Tomcats.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know any of those guys. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, that's like an old.
I don't know those guys.
But these are the old timer guys.
I don't know any of them.
Okay, hold on. That's a cool picture. I don't know who this is. This is
Shit.
Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Gunther.
Gunther.
And your order's coming soon. I just got to make sure everything's right. I test everything first. Good thing I do because I had some, like I said, I had 5 of them burn up in my hand. And I even stunk like ESC burning for a while.
You always stink, so.
Don't act like I didn't hear you. I heard you.
Huh?
Huh?
Don't act like a
Here, take a look at that picture I just sent.
Take a look at that picture on Google. That's where you got that picture of Mike on the F4 video.
Yeah.
Mike deep in thought.
Deep in thought.
I look up Ray Manuel Gooniac. Oh, look at this legend.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it.
I sold that plane to Brandon.
I had to buy it. Oh, that's the one that was herky jerky aileron servo. Dun 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 dun. Fiery booty install on the Mary Boozer.
Did they stop streaming?
Yeah, David Yourself goes at 6 p.m. Eastern.
So did they stop streaming?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, they had different tables at that time. Did you see that picture I just posted? That's another cool picture.
What?
I just posted it. Or did I not post? Yeah, click it.
Oh, what the fuck? Damn. Back when LFE was good for COVID restrictions.
Yeah, that was 2016. So
I still don't understand why they made us move the tables. It's like, are you serious?
Just to keep us from being too close to each other. I guess it
We're
makes sense.
outside, you fucks.
Okay, there's got to be some. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Dave Marshall hacked your website, and he changed the link to Adam and Eve.
You know what happened?
Slamazon. You made it go to Slamazon.com. Not Amazon, Slamazon. You can buy anything on Amazon, people. GB bought that breathalyzer. I was going to buy it for him, but then he ended up getting it.
All right, see, so this is, oh, that's what it is. It's Warbirds over Livermore from 2016.
Oh. Echo Buds. Amazon Echo Buds. I'm going to buy an Amazon Alexa and put it in my room and have it do stupid shit.
So
I'm
let's
gonna
see.
I'm gonna program it. I'm gonna make a Ray the Dingus program on it, and I'm gonna make it do something stupid. Ray, you should feel proud of this, though. You know, you should feel really proud of what I have accomplished because you have a whole highlight on my story dedicated to you.
Oh, God.
Ray the
I don't know
Dingus.
if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't think I went in 2019. Oh, God.
That was the first day we went to PCC in a long time, and Brandon was like, "Oh my God, you really go hard on him."
Yeah. So let's see. So this is another cool picture from. Yeah, that was my tow truck picture. There's my Mustang. Stop playing it, or I remove from channel. You're gonna go on timeout again. I already
This
told
one's
you
good.
about
Okay,
that.
this one's good.
Bye. Told you, Nate. Stop it. No. Don't do it.
Fight it.
Don't do it.
I had to fight it.
No more.
I had to fight it.
I'd rather share pictures from our events.
I had to
instead of
fight
that.
it. I had to fight it.
Dude, this is weird.
What's wrong with your website?
It's not my website. It's the website at
Oh.
Livermore's website here.
Oh, I thought you said your website was.
No, my website's fine. It's the.
Oh. I thought you said.
Hold on. I'll share this. I'll share the screen.
I was confused. Like, what's wrong with your website?
No, my website's fine.
Oh.
There, look, see? So as soon as I click that, that's what shows up at the very top. Warning, deprecated. So something's wrong. Something's off.
Boy, stop.
So this is from Warbirds over Livermore in 2019.
Is that Todd?
There's Todd. Oh, hey, speaking of B-17, that's me and the B-17 right there.
Dingus.
I will be pilot. Right there, flying in the wind. Oh,
Oh boy.
what is it?
Don't worry. You'll see in a second.
Oh, God. Yes, there's a little mini B-17 when my hat cam was working.
Back when it was working.
When it was, there's that cool Spitfire.
That's Ed's.
Mr. Ed Bicker. Yeah, we have this event once a year. We didn't have it last year, obviously, because of the COVID. But my Mustang was on there. It actually looked pretty good. Kind of looks real. All shiny like. And then here it is with the other planes. Hey, that's Nerd Steve's plane right there. This is Todd's. That's Todd's plane. He got it to fly perfect that day. Or no, he flew it this year. I don't remember when he flew it. Whatever.
He flew to Ryobi.
Did he?
Oh no, the prop blew off.
Yeah, but he flew something. He finally got it to work right at Livermore. But, So let's see. There's some other years too. Other years.
Look what I just texted you when you get to check it. When you get a second.
No Warbirds. Rotorfest. No, I didn't do that.
Warning. Warning, warning.
18.
Oh, Big Mama's back.
Oh, God. They didn't have very many pictures that year. This is Frank's bird here.
Tiger
That's
Cat.
Frank's, that's Frank's plane.
RC Informer's lover. The Tiger Cat from FMS.
Mm-hmm. That's Frank's plane.
I want to get one of those.
Brandon has one too, I think.
Yeah, I know. He likes to fly it in the weirdest formations.
All right, let's see what else there is.
Yeah, I definitely know he has that plane.
Yes, he flew it with our F-22s and F-18s or something.
We're laughing him. I wish I got the Park Zone Mosquito, but I didn't ever get it. Ooh,
So this was here at Moffett.
Black Knights.
No, this is a Vampire.
Oh, it looks like a Black Knights.
I think this guy flies F-35s now.
Look what I just sent you.
That's it. This is at Moffett. Tom Bellotti's son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Flying F-18s. That's a big old Super Hornet, too.
It's a Super Hornet, yeah. And this plane is still flying. They still use it.
Yeah, it's a Super Hornet. I think it'll still be fine.
Yeah, but it's still this in the same scheme. I think they transferred it somewhere else, but it's still
Fiery Booty Hemorrhoids.
the real Fiery Booty right there. That's the real thing. So this was 2016. Cool. Moffett looks very different now than it did back then.
The F7F from FMS is sweet, and I want to get one so bad. I like the blue.
All right. Well, anyway, that's my webpage. That's our webpage for our field. I guess there's videos and other stuff. But if you guys want to see us flying on the weekends, go to the weather page, and then you can see the field. But that's it. So let's get on out.
Look at your text from me.
Oh, God. What am I looking at? Idiot.
Did you read it?
Yeah, Andy, you did get buzzed by the real thing. I was watching video from that day.
The blues are always tighter. That's Ray's signature comment.
They are.
Yeah, I know.
Significantly. Dingus. The freaking I don't know why the F-16 doesn't get closer than that. They're like
I wish you'd fly that plane,
way
right?
apart.
And you complain about the space. You get planes.
Well, but why are the Navy so much closer than the Air Force?
Because the Air Force is the Navy always likes to make fun of the Air Force.
They're so much closer that the Blue Angels are like.
Have you ever seen that documentary about what would happen to planes if they landed on the wrong carrier? They would graffiti them. Okay.
No, I know what you're talking about. They put graffiti all over it.
Yeah, and they'd be like, it must belong to Air Force.
Ernesto, so thank you for niceness. Sorry for my lingua. Work on English. Still using trans. Okay.
Okay,
yeah, I knew that too about the G suits. The Navy doesn't use masks either.
The Navy doesn't care about safety because Dave Marshall was in the Navy.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't give a damn.
They don't wear mask or G suits, but they also don't pull anything more than 7.5 Gs, so they don't need G suits.
G-spot.
But sheesh, when you watch the F-16 do the high G turn, the thing's accelerating in the turn, and then when it pulls up, it's just rocket straight up. It's crazy.
See you, Discover RC.
Adios, Discover. I'll come see you one of these days. What's up in the tube deep?
Firefox.
Yeah, so the
Stay safe, con COVID.
Golden COVID.
I'm on my iPad.
I'm on it. Yeah, so the F-16, it is a lighter fighter, but it's also meant for the higher G stuff. But it's when I watched Andy, I watched your video. You showed the Super Hornet doing the high G turn. The highest they'll pull was 7.5, and then it pulls up and then kind of does a little pull over. Freaking F-16 goes ripping around, and it's way faster and way tighter. And by the time it goes up, it's just like it's rocketing up. It shoots.
The most I've pulled myself was 5.5. Jeez.
I pulled 4, and it was not comfortable.
I pulled 5. I pulled 5.5 in a Mustang.
In a loop, or what was it?
We're going into the loop, and we just.
It's not fun.
That was fun.
And in the tube deep, you fly on the beach, so if those burners are still going, that's a good thing, because you fly in salt all the time. So we still got 25 people, so I guess I'm gonna still keep going.
It's such a cool plane. I'm near Malice Storm Air Base. I see lot many times. Big Mama.
Big Mama.
Burner bright.
Burning bright.
How's the troublemaker? In the tube deep is the troublemaker of YouTube.
Yeah, he's always peeping the eye candy along the beach. So it cracks me up. Speaking of jets, we had T-38s go over today, which is kind of cool.
What? I didn't see them.
They went fast. Oh, you wouldn't have. They did the Bay tour, and then they came in. They cut short. They flew up.
The donkey-looking things.
They flew over. Instead of coming from the Pacific in, they went from the San Francisco Bay out to the Pacific.
Oh,
flew along the coast, and then turned over by like Woodside, and then did a short final into here. They were tight together too when they flew over.
No, those guys don't know what a short final is.
Well, for short final for them, normally they're like what? They fly out over. They come in from over you.
Yeah,
that whole 10-mile long approach that they do.
Short final. I remember I was turning base at the Numbers one time. That was fun. Flying the glider. We had
Ernesto, be sure to come back. It was cool time talking to you.
Who?
Ernesto.
Oh, Big Mama?
Maelstrom Air Force Base. What's that?
Oh, I thought it said Maelstrom. I was like, Maelstrom? A storm of males? That's not a good thing.
Oh, so Andy, that's why one of them had to land. They lost an engine? That's dangerous.
That's always fun. I almost had that happen.
That's bad for those. It's not good.
I almost had that happen one time.
With 2 engines?
No, with 1 engine. Carbides.
Could you hear it go out, or what happened?
Dude, I remember Reno when that one vampire, the engine blew up. It shot shit out the back of it.
Yeah.
He literally just finished the race, pulling out for his cooling lap, and he rips the ball back. Poof.
Yeah.
And he was about to make a short approach and land on runway 14 instead, but instead he did the right thing. He sucked the gear up and bellied it in the dirt and wrecked the airplane, but it saved his life. If he tried to make it base to final, he would have tip stalled it.
He probably compressor stalled it, and it destroyed the engine.
No, it literally, you could see.
That's what I'm saying. Compressor stalled.
That was the 1 year we were in the drone zone. Was there? We were in the drone net flying. We hear this big poof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
If you watch Whitman's video, I do watch theirs. I was watching those earlier.
The 2011 Galloping Ghost crash was bad, but there was a really bad crash in 2002.
Yeah, there was. I forget what the plane, but it was bad.
Tail fell apart and the thing just went straight
in. Yeah.
At least the guy didn't have to deal with the pain though. Oh god, it's so hard to watch.
Don't. Eesh. It's disgusting. I don't watch that stuff. It's nasty. Yeah, so I've been watching some of the video. When was it? On Saturday? I was watching it yesterday when I was waiting for my wife to finish with an
Oh
appointment.
my god. No, they go red. They killed that plane. My flight instructor used to work on Dago Red, and I asked her,
What happened to it? Did it crash?
no, it's just sitting in a barn rotting.
No.
I asked her, I'm like, where'd the plane out? Because I went to her house for some ground, and she had like the trophy with like all the spark plugs that had blown up on the thing on it. And I asked her, I'm like, where does this thing ended up? And she's like, oh, it's like in a barn in El Paso, Texas. Doesn't fly.
Malmstrom? I gotta look that up.
Very near house. Keon. He may be legit though. I don't think it's Keon.
No, it isn't. Malmstrom, I've never heard of that before. It's in Montana.
That's funny. If you're a full scale pilot, you understand this one. You don't. Well, you're not a full scale pilot, right? You don't get it. The red over white. That's Poppy.
It was really quiet because it was landing on one engine. Did he like dive for the ground and come in, or was it a slow approach, or was it a regular approach, or did he just dive in?
Oh God.
So what do they fly at Malmstrom? That's an interesting name.
Dude, did you see the whole thing about those people that painted that 787 green?
No, it just annoyed me. I didn't even watch.
Like,
You know what? My cousin was stationed there.
you know what's funny to me is they painted that thing green. So they're being go greeners, but now they're going to have to use chemicals to get it off.
To remove it, so it doesn't make sense.
It's like, so who's winning?
Nobody.
Nobody. You're not winning. You're just making yourself, first of all, you're getting yourself deeply in trouble, and now you're going to have to use bad chemicals to get the shit off the airplane. Or the dumb people. People are dumb. God, did I ever tell you the story about a woman who called the cops, or not, like, she called 911 because she thought a plane crashed at our airport.
Plane crash? What?
So it was such a long story. So I was out working on the ground with my buddy Aiden that also works there. He mainly works there on Saturdays. And we're pulling this glider back, and all of a sudden 4 cop cars pull up on us and like 5 fire trucks, and we're all like, wait, what the fuck's going on? And then they hop out, they're like, did a plane crash? And I'm like, no. And they asked us a bunch of questions. And I asked them, I'm like, well, who called? And they're like, some pedestrian or like some person. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, did they say what kind of plane it was? They're like, it was a Cessna. And
a Cessna, everything there's a Cessna.
I was gonna say, that's what I said. I'm like, yeah, if it was a random person, everything with a propeller is a Cessna. My only thought it was probably somebody driving by, and there was a Cessna doing engine out, so he's coming in hella steep. So.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing
They were doing those with. They were doing that. Those exercises with Cirrus over by where we are.
Well, yeah, they have to do with Cirrus.
I could hear them flying. You know how a plane makes noise when there's no engine or the engine's barely running. So you could hear like the air. You could hear. I'm like, what the heck? That sounds like an airplane. I look up, and there's a Cirrus like a couple hundred feet over the ground, and it powers up at the last second to go around. Like, what the heck is he doing?
Yeah, Cirrus pilot's like the firewall on a cold storm.
I'm like, what the heck?
Dude, I saw a Cirrus pilot. This is why we make fun of them. This is why, if you're a real person in the aviation community, you don't like Cirrus pilots. Dude, it's like 30 degrees in the morning. This motherfucker starts his plane at like 2,000 RPM. Like that. It just blew. I was like, dude. And then on takeoff, he holds the brakes and firewalls it. It's like super. I'm like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? You can't even pay me to fly in a Cirrus. Sure, they're cool planes, but the people who fly them are idiots.
That's expensive.
The people who fly them are Instagram influencers trying to get followers.
Malmstrom is like a missile base.
Remember that guy that came out to Livermore and said he knew about the terrorist attacks that were going to happen on Lawrence Livermore?
Yeah.
That was sketch. That was sketch. He's like, they're going to use that plane to bomb Lawrence Livermore. I was like,
Yeah, ain't worried about that.
911?
Well, we had a guy that works for the FBI right there that day anyway.
Wait, really? Who was it?
Mm-hmm. Think about it. Drives a Tesla.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Drives a Tesla. Oh, is it?
Like a drink?
Huh?
A canned drink?
Can't drink. Why can't I think
I'm
of
gonna, because you're a dingus, I'm gonna send it to you, but don't say it out loud.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to ask you to say his name out loud. Oh. I didn't know that.
Some federal agency or something. Yeah.
I never knew that about him.
Mm-hmm. You didn't hear what he was saying that day either.
No, he was right. He was the one talking to him.
I know, and that's why he kept talking, because he wanted to get more information.
I never knew that about.
Yeah.
I never knew he worked for the FBI.
Or some government agency. I don't know if it's FBI or someone else, but it's a government agency.
That's why he kept asking me if I was from Mexico. No, I'm joking.
Whatever.
That's why he kept asking me if I jumped the border. No, I was born here, y'all. I was born about 10 minutes from here.
All right, so what's 9:15? We've been going for 2 hours. And we still got 26 people. Y'all are still here. Sheesh, y'all just want to hang out.
We got Big Mama in the house.
Big Mama's still here.
I'm so confused. You better come back next week, Ernesto.
Malmstrom. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. I have heard of that base because I had a cousin that worked there, but he couldn't say what he did. He just said that he was stationed.
He worked on missiles to send to North Korea.
He did do something very classified, but he said he worked there in Montana.
Sweet home Alabama. I want to buy that FMS CJ6. I'm gonna get one of these for my new house. Mike got one of these, and it's freaking amazing.
Oh, that's right. So Mike, I gotta remember to send him stuff.
The famous Sig 6. Oh, this thing's cool. FMS 850mm Ranger. I really want the FMS P47, but I hate the stock colors. The FMS.
That's the one I want, but it's out of stock.
I like the one that what's his face did. I like the one Ethan RC's dad did, Mr. Cub Crazy. I like that. I think it looks cool.
The one that Pilot Ryan did was cool too, because he did it the red tail color.
Damn, I wonder who this idiot is on FMS's Instagram page.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like an idiot.
It got some people upset that I was on there though, so it was cool.
What?
Some people were upset that I got on there.
Yeah, Ray. Jealousy goes a long way.
So
this is what you need, Ray.
Yeah, that thing cracked me up. Why are they fondling the nose wheel like that? They need to stop.
Well, I mean,
stop fondling the nose gear.
You know which one I want them to bring back is the E-Flight FJ2 Fury and put a good fan in it. Put an FMS fan in it.
Yeah, I had somebody buy a fan send me their fan. I balanced it and then I put a burner on it. The guy
I want FMS to have E-Flight sell a 1500mm BF-109. I would buy that in a heartbeat. The Falk was awesome, but I love 109.
Who? FMS?
Well, E-Flight, the E-Flight 1.5 series. I love the E-Flight Falk.
I think FMS is going to update the one they have, unless E-Flight's going to take it.
Have anybody paint models I control smaller field air props?
Let me see what Andy Cho just sent. Oh, this is the video of it coming in. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's a fast landing. You can tell something's wrong. He's going fast.
My back is killing me.
Yeah, he's going. He came in fast.
I didn't even see that, and I could tell he's hauling ass.
Yeah, he came in fast. You can see one engine open. He was hauling.
Blew that shit right up. Let her rip, tater chip. Oh shit. Now I'm gonna fall asleep on stream.
Yeah, that was cool.
V1200.
All right, y'all. Well, we are going to have to go.
V1200 made race F-35.
Yeah, it did. But the F-35 was hauling ass, but the V1200 is just stupid fast.
Quarter throttle, I was passing him.
God, this thing's stupid. So anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out.
Yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by.
We're down to 21 people. We've been up for 2 hours. If everything goes well and we're able to go fly on Saturday, I plan on doing a live stream at the field because the weather should be good. I'm going to start doing those again because the weather.
Oh, yeah. Next Monday live stream will be in my new garage.
So we're going to have to do some living streams.
I'll fly outside the house with my night timber X on the screen. Imagine all the neighbors just hate airplanes. That would just ruin my life.
They're going to get upset at you. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get going. Thank y'all for hanging. And we will see you the next time. Adios.